I'm going to show you how to do something that is super, super fun. I don't get to do it all that often, but when I do, this is how I do it. I'm going to show you what you want to look for when you're picking out a prime rib roast. Now, the one I have today happens to come to me courtesy of the people at the Certified Angus Beef Brand, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And it also lets me show you exactly what you want to look for, because this is about as good as it gets, okay? Now, let's talk about the roast first. Now, I'm going to shoot another video. I'm going to show you how to prepare it, but I want to talk about the roast itself first. Okay, so a prime rib is kind of, yeah, you can come on in here, Ricky. It's kind of what it sounds like. It's the ribs, right? And because it comes from right here on the animal, are you showing me? You're not showing me? See? It comes from right here. It's just like me and my abs. It doesn't get much of a workout. And that's what makes it so tender. If an animal's muscle does not get used very much, it's going to be more tender, okay? Now, there's some things that you're going to look for. A lot of times you'll see something that is sold as a prime rib, and it will have bones, okay? So I'm going to pick, safe hands, absolutely clean. But you see this? Can you see the pattern here? My butcher boned this for me, right? And most of the time, this is what you're going to find. Now, check this out. This is exactly what you want. If you've ever been to a place that was saying that they sold prime rib and you got it and it had large chunks of fat all through the meat, that's not what you want. You want this eye. Now, if you cut this into steaks, it would be a ribeye. This is an entire ribeye right here, okay? But you're going to look for the fat. This is the fat cap, and that's nice. See, look, my butcher trimmed off most of mine, but not all of it. We still have a good bit. We want that because fat is flavor. That also helps keep this relatively lean cut from drying out when we cook it. All right, but look here. How close, Ricky, how close can you get in here? Can you see this? You see these tiny flecks? That's that beautiful marbling that when we roast it, it's going to melt all the way through the roast, and it's what's going to make it so decadent and delicious. Now, the Certified Angus Beef Brand happens to be a cut above what most of us have in the grocery stores, because there's what, I forgot the low grade one, but then there's choice and there's prime, and then on top of that grade, there is Certified Angus Beef. So that's why you would want to look for this, okay? But you want to look for these hallmarks when we're talking about a prime rib roast. You want a nice fat cap, but not giant. You want this beautiful clear eye here in the middle, and you want this little flecks of marbling right there, okay? So this puppy is pretty big. I would say this one's, now I'm horrible at estimating, I'd say he's between 13 and 15 pounds. And that's because when you have an entire prime rib roast, you're going to have what would be between 7 to 9 ribs on the animal, okay? So that's a good bit of real estate. All right, so if you're looking for a prime rib roast and you're not sure what you want or what you're looking for, now you know. You want nice little fat cap, nice big rib eye, long bit of real estate, because that means more beautiful, juicy, rare roasted beef in the middle. That was it. That's it. And if you really want the best that you can get, go ahead and check out the Certified Angus Beef Brand, because then you can just walk in and say, I want one of those, what she had. I'll take what she had.